Welcome to a full day with a 7-month-old. She'll be 8 months in a couple of weeks, so technically it's like 7.5 months, but thought I'd take you through our day and maybe it'll help guide your day with your baby, or maybe it'll give you something to look forward to if your baby is a little bit younger than Letty. Let's go. She didn't wake up till 7:30 today. Right now it's like 8:15. So we both had our little elixir of the day. So she had a 6-ounce bottle, and then I made myself coffee. Brad is sick today, and so I'm kind of like on my own, which means I had to take the dog out. So what I typically do is I just have her while he takes the dog out, but I had to take both of them, so I just bundled her up, took her outside, and then usually while I'm doing, she's very busy, so usually while I'm doing other things like feeding the dog or just anything I need to do, like she loves being in her walker, so I'll just put her in there. I just feel like that's, I always know it's a safe spot because we don't have any stairs in our house. So because she woke up at 7:30, I always like start timing her naps based on that first wake up. If she wakes up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., I don't like allow her to. I kind of just leave her for like 5-10 minutes, and she usually goes back to sleep. So that might be a little tip for you to try if you feel like your baby's waking up a little bit early. And then eventually they could just kind of learn like, oh, it's not time for me to wake up yet, I'll sleep in a little bit. But so I start timing her nap. She'll go back down at around like 2 hours after her wake up time, so it'll be about like 9:30. And then we just keep doing the math of nap times and wake windows from there on out. That's how I do it. We got dressed and now we're going to play. So I just put Letty down for her first nap. It's 9:30. She's going down just fine. Usually she sleeps anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if we're lucky. She's still on 3 naps a day, so she'll sleep, until hopefully 10:30, then another nap at 12:30, and we'll just see how the day goes from there. Every day is a little bit different. So that's one piece of advice I have. If you expect every day to be the same and the same schedule, you will be very disappointed. So it's really great to just kind of go in with the mindset of today is going to be whatever it is. It's going to be similar to the day before, but it's not going to be exactly the same. So for someone that's a routine person like me, that was a hard concept to grasp, but it makes you so much happier in life. So I'm going to go get ready for my day, get more presentable while she sleeps. Still haven't gotten ready yet. Eating. Remember to eat. I also cleaned a little bit. So nap times, essential for getting stuff done. Letty's still sleeping, so I think it might be like a 2-nap day. She's starting to transition into like 2 naps a day, but we're not quite there yet. So we're just gonna like play it by ear. But if she sleeps till like 11:30, then I probably won't nap her again until like 2:30 or 3, and then she'll just have a 2-nap day. So I got ready clearly, and then so we actually have somebody that comes in to help us, technically like a nanny, and so while Letty's sleeping, she does some just like light housekeeping, and then it allows me to be able to work. It got to the point with Letty that she was so busy that like I couldn't work and watch after her and like keep her entertained and like keep her learning the way that she should. So this was like a great option. We just, we're home all day anyway, so we can like see her whenever we want, but then we have help. So she comes just a couple days a week, and on Thursdays she comes in the afternoon. So she'll be here from like 11 to 4. So I'm going to be able to get some work done. All right, it's 4 o'clock. The nanny just left, and so I haven't filmed since like 11. Letty slept from 9:30 to noon, which is crazy. So we did a 2 nap day instead of a 3 nap. She's in that weird like transition, like I said. So right now she's still asleep. She went down at 3. In between noon and 3, the nanny and her, they play. They ate, or she ate a little bit. Been outside for a walk. Yeah, really just trying to like keep her busy and entertained and learning and that kind of thing. And then I did my work. So usually at 4 o'clock, it like starts like from 4 to 7. We start our like nightly routine because she'll be up for like 3 hours. So right now I'm just gonna wait till she wakes up, and we'll just kind of like go from there. But I'll take you along for that little journey, because now this is where it gets a little bit wild. So Letty woke up at around 4. So she say hi? Hi. So she'll go to bed about 7. So she'll spend 3 hours awake. So that's her longest wake window, is 3 hours right now. So I am going with Letty on an impromptu trip to get Brad some medicine because he still doesn't feel good. Normally I don't go anywhere during this little window of time, but sometimes it does help like break up the whole 3-hour stretch. But I have to run into the store. So this Doona stroller is what we're using. I use the Doona a lot. I would say like pretty much 90% of the time. But if I have to use a cart, which we don't have to use a cart tonight, then I will use our Nuna Pippa car seat, and then I can just stick it in the cart. But I usually get one little pacifier and then a toy, and then I'm bringing a teething cracker. I also have this little fanny pack. I'm not used to vlogging. This little fanny pack, which has like an extra diaper. That's pretty much it. We made it back from our escapades. Got Daddy his things that he needed, and now it's time for dinner. Letty's just getting over some kind of like stomach bug too, so we're doing some fun food, mac and cheese tonight, because honestly I didn't want to like cook anything else. We're gonna finish up some of these pouches, and I'm giving her bites of cheese too. Yeah, and then we got some Pedialyte in here. It's bath time. You ready for bath time? Yeah, let's do it. This is so handy. It's called a Yuki-Do, and you can find it on like Amazon and stuff, but you set the elephant in the water, and then it like, it's battery operated, and then it showers them. It recycles the water that's in your tub, but it's super nice to like rinse them off and rinse their hair and stuff. The only time that Letty gets to watch TV all day is right when she gets out of the tub, because she's always really squirmy, and I feel like just like a little Wiggles or Cocoa Melon will usually cure all of that. Now we're going to play until bedtime. I've got her Dreamland sleep sack on. This is a weighted sleep sack. I have a discount code. You can check it out in the caption or in the description. You say night-night, it's 7 o'clock. So we're gonna have this big old bottle, and I usually rock her, and then I just lay her down in her crib and she goes to sleep. All right, now that she's down, she hasn't like fallen asleep yet, but she will. I'm gonna clean the house. It's not too bad, but definitely have some cleaning up to do. And I'm gonna eat dinner, and I'm going to do some stuff on my phone and maybe a little bit of work, definitely some relaxation. That concludes my night. All right, it's 8:30 a.m. the next day. So after Letty went to bed, I just, obviously I told you guys I relaxed, cleaned up the house, but every night is a little bit different regarding how she sleeps. Sometimes she sleeps through the night, sometimes she wakes up. So like last night she woke up at around 4 a.m. and I went in to rock her because sometimes that will get her back to sleep, but she really was fighting it. So I was like, all right, she must be hungry. So I made her a 6-ounce bottle and you know, fed her that, and she laid back down and slept till 7. So that's pretty typical. I would say some nights I have to feed her, some nights I don't. But then she woke up at 7. Since she had her bottle at 4 a.m., she really isn't that hungry this morning. So I gave her like this little power bite, and then now she's having a 4-ounce bottle. So that's kind of typically how our days look. Lots of playing and eating and sleeping. So yeah, I hope to do some of these videos in the future. Let me know if they're helpful. Comment below if your days look different or similar. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. That always means a lot to us. And like this video, share it with someone who might find it helpful. You're worth it.